Ever had to choose between two different things you deeply care about and have no choice but to sacrifice one of them? That's where I found myself about 3 months ago. And today I'm going to tell you how I made that choice and how that choice changed me. Hey, ciao, Elena here. I'm super sorry I disappeared for so long, but I haven't played tennis for 3 months, just when I was in the middle of my mission to earn my WTA Point. Yeah, I know, sounds like a lie, and I wish it was, but it's not. I did have to put aside my number one priority and focus on something else. And you know what? I survived and even learned quite a lot of things along the way. Back in May, I come back to Finland after 2 weeks in Tunisia for 2 ITF tournaments and a couple of days in Rome for the Rome Masters. By the way, it's been amazing. And my plan was to stay there all summer, enjoying Finland at its best, train like a mad person of course, and play as many tournaments as possible. And everything was going great. Like, my tennis was improving, my fitness was on point, my time too. And by the end of June, I even win a B tournament and do pretty well in 2 national tournaments. So, you know, I was feeling like the momentum was building up. But then, 3rd of July comes and my world falls apart. It was a Sunday, I was on court with my boyfriend and we were training technique. And it was my turn to feed him balls from a close distance, and I was checking his follow through. So at some point I slightly miss a ball and I just turn the other way, my pinky finger, and it freaking hurts like crazy. Like, trust me, never hurt like this much. Anyway, little did I know that that was just the beginning of my nightmare summer. So I go home, I put ice on my right pinky and I take out my phone, check, and there's a text from my mom saying she's at the emergency room for my grandma, Nonna, and it turns out that she woke up blind on one eye and now they are checking her heart actually, and they are suspecting embolism, and indeed embolism it is. They say she needs surgery right away or she'll have 6 months left. I'm shocked, obviously frozen. I don't know what to do. I'm there thinking, should I just take a plane and go home, or should I just stay here, keep on doing what I was doing before, and hopefully things will get better without my presence there. On one side, I have my parents that keep repeating, just stay there, we don't need you, no worries, just keep living your life. And on the other side, there's me who's like going nuts because I would just like to go there and help, at least emotionally. Like, you know, when you are far, it seems like it's bad. So I stay there for 1 week and nothing gets done. My body is rebelling, my brain too. So one day I just wake up, check a flight and jump on a plane and leave. Now, after 3 months after that shitty day, happy to report that my grandma is like new. She's in full shape again because, yeah, the surgery went excellent. But this has really been one of the hardest times in my life. And the only thing that got me through it is the fact that I was living up to my values. I think that if I had just kept going and living my life as usually, things wouldn't have gone the same. Maybe the surgery would have gone just as excellent. My grandma would be again in full shape again like she is now. But honestly, I wouldn't have survived staying in Helsinki. The thing is that before this whole thing happened, I was literally living for tennis. It was my number one goal. It was my non-negotiable. And honestly, it still is at the top of my priority because I really do want to prove that you can achieve anything you set your mind to if you just put in the time. But now I get it. You set goals not to reach them by a certain deadline at any cost. It really doesn't matter. You set goals so that you give a direction to your life, a meaning to your hard work. And it really doesn't matter if in the end you reach them or not and when. What matters is the journey, is like the experiences you live, the people you meet, the person you become, the character you build. If I think back of all the things I lived and experienced this past year, I'm so grateful to the mini-me that one day just decided to believe in herself and dare to dream and try. Because without that tiny self-belief, none of this would have happened. And I would probably still be there wondering, who knows if I could and how cool would it be, and blah blah blah. And instead I'm here 9 months later with a ton of experiences in my pocket and much more awareness of how much it takes to get there. And honestly, I'm just even more eager to work hard for it. So yes, please set your goals and get obsessed about them. But don't ever lose sight of what's most important in life. Because remember, those goals are there to make your life better, not worse. I hope you keep dreaming big after this video and never ever doubt yourself. If so, smash the like button and subscribe for more tennis life. And I'll see you in the next one.